Hey guys, my name is Nat and this is Nat'sNook. If you're new to my channel and I already haven't greeted you, I am sending you warm welcomes, highs, and hellos. If you aren't new to my channel, I am glad to have you back here. This video will be a weekly vlog video. I believe this is my first weekly vlog video. I've done some vlogging in the past, but it was like for a few days or a day. So this is gonna be a whole week. I am giving you guys a whole 7 days. Yes, 7 days. I am starting with today, Sunday, June 14th, and I will be ending it on Saturday, which is June the 20th. This is the week of Juneteenth, which is also the week of Zoe from Zoe Starshine's Black Books Matter readathon. She put this together and she came to me wanting support, and of course I am here to support any fellow booktubers. So if you want to reach out to me for anything, I am here. I am your girl. So yes, I will be starting that readathon today. I talked about it in my June TBR video. I'm gonna link that. I mean, the readathon will be over before you even see this video, but whatever, I'm still gonna link it. I'm gonna just go through the prompts one more time and talk about the books that I guess I'll be reading to go with each prompt. I am only reading 3 books. I'm not gonna read a book for each prompt because I know how I read. I am a moderate reader. I don't read too fast, but I don't read too slow either. So let's just get into what I'm reading. The first book, the one that I'm currently reading, and the book that will be going with the prompt Black Girl Magic, which is read a book written by a black woman. Melanin Queen, which is read a fantasy with the black protagonist. And just those 2 prompts. It's A Song Below Water by Bethany C. Morrow. I'm currently reading it. I'm like 3 chapters in, and I hopefully will try to finish this up within the next few days so I can read all 3 books for this week. The next book I'm reading, which will go hand in hand with Black Girl Magic, is Tiffany D. Jackson's Monday Is Not Coming. And last but certainly not least, the read that will go with Black Girl Magic, Melanin Queen, and Guess Who's Black in the House, which is to read a book with an LGBTQ plus main character, is The Gilda Stories. These are my 3 reads for this bookathon and for this vlog video. So like I said, I am currently reading A Song Below Water, and as I read these books and as I do this vlog video, I will definitely be giving you all updates on how I'm feeling with the books and how my reading is going and everything. I can tell you right now that I haven't read anything today on the first day of the readathon. I'm really hoping to settle down later this evening to start reading. I've just been busy doing other stuff on a Sunday, right? I'm hoping that there are other participants for this specific black book-a-thon. I know there are other bookathons that are going on during this week of Juneteenth, but I promised Zoe that I would support her with this, so that's what I'm doing. It's almost 3:30 p.m. I do want to do some reading, but I really want to finish watching some booktube videos that I started to catch up on yesterday. Like, my queue on YouTube is like 20 plus videos full right now because I'm not behind, but I'm behind with watching like booktuber videos, and it's just like I promised myself I will be getting better with this. So that's what I'm gonna do for like the next few hours, and then maybe later this evening about 6 or 7 around dinner time, I'll sit down with some food and with A Song Below Water, do some eating and reading. That sounds like a plan, and I will give you an update when I do start reading, because this is a reading vlog. So while I'm at it, I might as well do some little promo. This is not a paid promotion either. I'm just doing this out of the kindness of my heart because I'm a great friend. But one of my best friends, her boyfriend is a graphic designer. He designs t-shirts and he designs hoodies or sweatshirts. So I'm actually currently wearing one of his designs right now. It's a Spider-Man / Peter Parker t-shirt. I asked for this specific design, so this was specially made for me. But on his website, which I will definitely link in the description box below, he has a Miles Morales t-shirt design. So you won't get Peter Parker, but you'll get Miles. So I'm definitely copping that. So when I cop that, best believe I'll be wearing it in a YouTube video for sure. But yes, go support the kid. He's putting his heart and his talent into making these designs, and they're dope designs for sure. Go support him. Go. The link is below. So if you like this, you're definitely gonna like some of his other work too. So, all right, I need to go watch some videos, and then I will update you guys later. So it's about 10 minutes to 7 p.m. I was able to watch at least 8 booktube videos. So they were roughly like 25 to 30 minutes each. I think 1 or 2 were like 6 to 10 minutes. But yeah, so I was able to catch up on 8 recent uploads that were in my queue on YouTube. And as I said earlier, I am currently reading A Song Below Water, and I'm just chilling here on my bed with some crab dip hummus and some crackers, and I'm about to crack open this book some more. It's almost 9 p.m. I am on chapter 6, page 71, and I just want to read a few lines in one of Effie's chapters. The first line says, "I get it. I totally get it. We should all speak like sirens. Use our voices to make a difference because all of them matter." Skip down to her thoughts on this, and it says, "Tavia's right. Everybody wants to be a siren, but nobody wants to be a siren." You know what that made me think about? How, you know, we got these culture vultures and all of that. And how everybody want to be black, but nobody really want the full black experience. Nobody really want to be fully black. Think about that. It's about 9:30 p.m. now. I just wrapped up chapter 6. This is like my first fantasy read ever, especially when it comes to like mythical creatures, like sirens and mermaids and ilocos, I guess I'm saying that right, and sprites and like giants and stuff. So like this is a new genre for me. Okay, I'm getting my first taste of this and I'm liking it. I'm digging it. I really am. I love Tavia's and Effie's characters. I love them. I love them. I love them. I love them. Two things I kind of need like clarity on. I'm hoping that I do get clarity on like as I continue to read the book. One, this community that Tavia is supposedly a part of, I don't know if it's like an all mythical creature community or if it's just like a siren community or something like that, or like network. I think it's actually, no, yeah, I think it's actually like a network that she's a part of. I think she mentions it in like chapter 2, I think, yeah. So like I need clarity on that. I finally know the name of the high school, but I don't know if it's like a high school for you know, like mythical creatures, or like if it's like a mixture of non-human and human. Like I'm not really sure on that, but yeah. And I love Effie's character when it comes to, you know, her raving and just like kind of like swooning over her interest and her love for Renaissance Fair. You know, like when that special season comes around for her every year, she's just so into it because, you know, that was what her mom was into. And it's like, since her mom is not with her anymore, she holds that piece of her mom in her heart. So I really love that. And I really do love the parts where she really goes into details about her character at the fair and, like, you know, her love interests and everything, and like the little things that he does for her as they lead up to opening week at the Vancouver, I guess, fair site or whatever. But yeah, it's really cool. Loving it. I'm really loving it. I need more information on this gargoyle. I don't know if I'm supposed to like hate it or like it. I just need to know like what it's here for. Is it supposed to protect them? Like, I need to know these things. I really do think that, you know, Bethany Morrow, the author of the book, she's really like kind of like peeling back layers and like really like giving you just like little details before she really like gives you the full thing, which I like. I really do. But it's like, I don't want to be like 12 chapters in and I'm just now finding out, because like I will put the book down. But so far it's great, so far it's good, and I'm just gonna wrap up tonight on that note. See you tomorrow. Okay, one more thing. So I have this theory. So we know that Tavia is a siren, but I really do have this theory that although Effie is a cosplay mermaid or whatever, or, you know, just like a mermaid part-time, or, you know, however you want to put it, I really do think that she is a mermaid, because like the whole dry skin thing when she's, you know, on land versus when she's in a pool or in a body of water, she doesn't have that problem, and the whole dry scalp thing too. And also her hearing, her being able to, I guess, like, I forgot what she called it in the book, but yeah. So I don't know. And I know, like, you know, she's trained herself to be able to hold her breath underwater for long periods of time, but like certain things, I don't know. Maybe I'm just pushing it. I guess she's trained her body to be able to have certain attributes of a mermaid or whatever, but I don't know. I don't know, but I do love those parts. I love those parts. And like I said, the Renaissance parts of her character, I think it's Euphemia, and her love interest Elric. Yes. It's yes. Altruism. Altruism is a name of a character in this book. I didn't. Okay. See you tomorrow. Sorry about the way my hair looks. Like, I got it wrapped up because I won't be doing anything to it until Wednesday. So, but it is almost 10:40 a.m. on Monday the 15th. I've been up for a minute. I haven't done any reading, but I have started exercising. I'm on this new journey. Currently having my second serving of a protein shake. And yeah, normally I'm just getting out of bed, so I'm really proud of myself. Skin has been cared for, and now I'm going to get into this reading. To do that. That's weird because I used to do that in middle school. I don't know if any of you can relate, but you would take Elmer's glue, the white glue. Yeah, I don't think we were into the clear glue. And like put it on the palm of your hand, let it dry, and then peel it off like it was a layer of skin, and it made your hand dumb smooth. I promise you it did. I promise you. Okay. So I'm on page 113. And my girl Effie is at the pool, you know, having her little personal swim time. So some e-locos that go to her school decided that they wanted to show up and, you know, have a pool day themselves. First off, I don't like this girl, Naima, however you say her name. Don't like her character. Her little friend Jamie want to be all up in people's personal space, trying to touch people's head. We don't do that. We don't do that. You never ask a black girl if that's her real hair or if that's all hers. If it is, if it ain't, don't matter. And two, you don't touch a black girl's hair without her permission. You just don't do that. You don't do that. So like, yes, I like that. I like that part, the little aspect in this book. But this part where Effie, her twist starts to move around her face without her doing it, and everybody's looking at her like, sis, how are you doing this? What you doing? And so Naima is like, oh my God, you're really a mermaid. Like we knew you were a freak. You're a real mermaid. And she's like, no, I'm not. Effie is like, no, I'm not. My theory, I really do think she's a mermaid, like, or she's something. Like, I think she's a mermaid though. That conditioning got to her brain or something, or tapped into something, and like she's become what she's like, I guess she's fantasized, or like she just has like a deep interest in. So I do believe she's a mermaid. They're calling her Ariel and everything and teasing her. Oh my gosh. I just wanted to just share that. I really hope that my theory turns out to be right though. I really do. Like, if Effie is a mermaid and Tavia is a siren, that's just like, it makes sense. Like, it does. So I decided to take a break from reading and to, you know, continue watching the videos that are queued on my watch later list on YouTube. And I started watching Maurice's mid-year freakout tag video. First off, I'm so glad that I subscribed to her channel. She is a new booktuber, so please make sure you check out her channel. I love her energy, and I comment that like all the time under her videos, but like her energy and just the way, you know, she's not afraid to be herself in her videos, although she's shy, but like, I love her. I love you, Maurice, so much. So yes, please go check out her channel. All right. And she's a young writer, so like, go check out her books. Matter of fact, I'm gonna link them in the description below. But yeah, I just I love her. I love her.
Alright, y'all, what's up? It's my Reese Jackson, my Reese Handel Jackson, if you were wondering what the A stands for. And today I'm doing a super late but still valid mid-year freakout tag. I'm a little shy, despite what you see on camera. I am shy. Okay, I have to warm up to people, but Tammy is just so friendly. She's so easy to talk to. And yeah, but yeah, thanks for tagging me, girl.
It's about 6:30 p.m. and I almost forgot to do some recording for my vlog. Most of my day I was busy like spending time with my boyfriend, so vlogging just kind of didn't come to mind. I did read, however. I am currently on chapter 14, page 199 of A Song Below Water, and let me tell you, first, I'm mad that it's kind of taking me this long to read it, but I like to thoroughly kind of like grasp everything and make sure I'm taking it all in when I'm reading. So, but I love it. 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 One thing I want to note is I really don't like Tavia's dad. Like, I get where he's coming from, but I don't get where he's coming from. So it's just like his character is very frustrating. Once again, I don't like Naima's or Nima. How you say her name? I don't like her character. Like, I don't like her, like, at all. So, I believe that Effie may not be a mermaid, so my theory is wrong. But that's okay. That's okay. Don't know what she could possibly be, because mermaid was the only other thing that came to mind. I don't know. Oh, and Gargi, or, you know, the little gargoyle thing that sits on top of the roof. He's cool. He's cool. He's cool. I didn't expect for us to really like get much interaction, I guess, with him and the girls, but he's there for a reason. Don't know the reason yet. Assuming that is, you know, for protecting the girls or something. I think it's more so for protecting Effie than it is Tavia, but I guess I'll find out in these last few chapters. So yeah, I'm just gonna do some more reading. I am really trying to get finished with this book this evening or later tonight, and if not, then I will leave a chapter or two to read on tomorrow so that I can get into my next read for this week. So we'll see. We'll see. So Effie may or may not be a serpent. Number one, I didn't even know those were sea snakes. And because I was like, she can't be a snake, but there are such things as sea snakes, and now that theory makes more sense. So it's a little late in the afternoon. It's about 3:30-ish. I don't know. But I finished A Song Below Water about 12 p.m. I kind of did that when I was in the process of doing my hair. I decided that since I had this 45-minute mask on, might as well finish this book. So yeah, I'm sorry if I feel so drained. Like, my body aches. My mind is just like, sis, you need to rest. Because I'm still on this, you know, exercise journey that I'm putting myself through finally. It hasn't been great these past few days, but I'll get used to it, and I'll be getting to my goal. So that's the mission. But this book right here, Divine, it was so amazing. I thoroughly enjoyed this story. Like, I thoroughly enjoyed it. I know I kept saying that this was my first fantasy, but this was the first fantasy novel that I actually finished, because I started reading Children of Blood and Bone and I didn't finish that, and I also started reading The Witcher and I didn't finish that. So I gave this a 4.5 star rating, only because I kind of wish there was more parts where we kind of had I guess like world building. Like, yes, I'm aware that it's set in, like, I guess modern times, but like what year in modern times? Like, is it now? Is it 20 years from now? For, you know, humans and non-human beings walking the same earthly plane is just like, and for, you know, people to know other people's identities. So it's just, I just wish I had more of that. I wish. I get that, yes, in this book, sirens seem to be a threat to the people, but Ilocos weren't, and sprites were a thing, and giants were okay, and sea serpents weren't discovered, but they're a thing too, yet no one. So it's just like, I just wish that, you know, we kind of got some more information on how the world came to be with, you know, the acceptance of non-human beings being in society. But other than that, this book did a really great job with giving the stories of these two lovely characters, Effie and Tavia. And I do believe that Effie had the best story to tell. I love Tavia too, but like Effie, like, oh my gosh, her closure in this book was amazing. To like finally find out what she is, where she came from, and all it. And my theory was wrong. I thought she was a mermaid. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. But she's something so much better. And wow. I appreciate and I love how the author tied real world issues, like issues that us African Americans face today, in this book. And how she kind of like gave, you know, the same story, but with mythology incorporated. And I just... oh gosh, I recommend this book for sure. I love that Tavia also had great closure as well, and how she was able to tap into who she truly is and what she truly is and her purpose of being a siren. Like, and I'm just so glad that her and her dad was able to get on, I guess, the same level of understanding when it comes to who she is, because at first they really did have a lot of problems in the beginning. He was just kind of being overprotective and everything, because, you know, sirens were being exposed and they were being killed, and it was just really exhausting for me to read that he was being an unsupportive parent. And it was just like he didn't even want Effie to be who she was, but he knew that it was inevitable. But I'm just so glad that at the end they were on the same page, and I greatly appreciated that. What surprised me the most was Wallace being the gargoyle. Oh my, I think like that was like the best plot twist, because I honestly didn't see that coming. I honestly just thought that the gargoyle was just this thing. Who would have thought he had a human form? So that was great. All I'm gonna say is Wallace and Effie, they're in game. They have to be. They do. One last time, I'm gonna say this. Naima, have you said her? Don't like her. Still don't like her. I don't like her character. Like, from the first page I met her to the very end. I have never not liked the character so much. I'm lying. I know that Naima from Song Below Water, she made the list. She made the list. Those are just my feelings toward this book. And if you haven't read it, you have to get on this. You have to get on this. Good morning, guys. I'm a bit shocked that I'm able to get up and give you all some visuals during this reading vlog in the AM. Typically, most of my videos have been in like the late afternoon or evening, but here I am bright and early enough for you guys. From the last clip that you saw, you noticed that I started to read Monday's Not Coming last night. I'm about 94 pages in, and two things. One, this book, the setting is DC to a T. I mean, like, I feel like I'm at home when I'm reading this book. But this book is also slowly but surely breaking my heart. I hope this book doesn't make me cry. I feel like it will, though. And I haven't had a book make me cry for some time now, but we'll see as I continue to read. And I'm hoping that I can be done with this by Friday. I do have one more book to read, but it might not be for this vlog, but I am gonna get it read for the month of June. But I have my breakfast here, and I have the book. Nice product placement, I know. But yeah, I'm gonna get back to my reading, and I'll give you guys an update a little later today. So it's about 11 p.m. or like after 11 or whatever, and I'm doing some reading right now. Just thought I'd give you guys an update on that. I'm on page 179. I'm gonna try to get to 200 before I call it a night. But after I read earlier today, I reminded myself that I had to write an article. I'm a freelance writer, and I write for a online news website called the DC Voice. I've been writing for them for a few months now, and it's just giving me like a little taste of what the freelance, I guess, writing life is about. I write about various topics, whether it be, you know, topics here locally in DC or the DMV area, or nationally or internationally, because there are some contributors who write about or write on subjects that aren't really, you know, related to home. So yeah, I have an article. The article that I worked on today will be posted on their website tomorrow, which is Juneteenth. Yes, the article was about Juneteenth. Because I figured, you know, I did a video on here about it, and I figured I'd contribute another article for the month on Juneteenth. So yeah, so I submitted 2 articles this month. I'm really proud. I guess give me some writing credentials, although I am a published author, but that's a whole nother conversation. But anyway, as I said earlier, Monday's Not Coming. This, like, the setting of this book is DC to a T. The dialogue, the dialect, oh my gosh, like, I feel like I'm in this book. It's just, everything is just like, it's hitting home. But I'm really getting to the point where my emotions are getting stirred, and I just, with Claudia being dyslexic, I can't talk with this lisp, I hate it. But yeah, with her having a reading and writing problem and comprehension, it's like, and she doesn't have like her lifesaver there. Monday is, it's heartbreaking, man. It is. Oh my gosh. Anyway, I'm gonna continue to read, and I will see you guys on tomorrow. Yeah. Night. Is that a gnat? Ew. There's a gnat in my teeth. I just fixed this too. I never really care for my day 1 hair, but I'll just make sure that I band it tonight so that it can stretch some. Got me a new cup. Ugh, that was gross. Hey guys, so I'm coming to you early in the afternoon. It's almost 1, I think. I am getting ready to do some reading. Last night I did keep my promise, and I read up to page 200, which is roughly almost 50% of the book. And now, after having played a little bit of Animal Crossing and seeing what's going on for, you know, today, June 19th, Juneteenth, on social media, I'm just going to sit down with my book, a cup of tea, and continue to read. This is day 2 hair. After the first few days of a twist out, that's when I'm at my best. It's raining. Sorry for that. Anyways, good morning, guys. It's currently 11 a.m. on the last day of the Black Books Matter readathon. Sorry I didn't give you guys an update after yesterday morning, but just know that I read. I spend most of my day reading. Still reading Monday's Not Coming. I have about 100 pages left, and I plan on spending the rest of my morning into the early part of my afternoon finishing it up. I got up early, about 9:30-ish or whatever, to start reading, you know, get my day started with some words on page. Grabbed some coffee that I'm still drinking because I got cold. I've been sipping it very slowly. Anyway, then I took a break because before the rain started to pour, your girl got a package that I've been waiting for, but it wasn't the full package. It was only part of my order that had been shipped, so I'm kind of upset, but I'll be waiting on the next part, and when I do, I might just have something in store for you guys. I don't know. Anyway, I placed an order with Mahogany Books right here in Washington, D.C. It was my first time buying from them. I really typically don't order from bookstores. Like, if I'm in the physical store, then of course I'll buy books if I got the monies. But other than that, when I do my online book shopping, it's primarily through Amazon, which is a problem, but your girl is impatient. And that Prime delivery. Not gonna get into that though. But yeah, so I ordered from them, I think earlier this month. I purchased 2 books and a pen, a little pen, you know. And so the pen surprised me and came today. It's just a little, oh, I didn't open it. It's a cute small pen that says Black Books Matter. I started a pen collection last summer out of boredom, but also noticing how many pens I just had lying around here in my room due to me being a hoarder, although I'm not willing to admit it. Anyway, so yeah, I saw that I had some really cool, cute pens. Some of them I threw away because I was like, don't want them. But yeah, I had pens for all different types of things, you know, honors, you know, highest achievements. I even have a DC flag pen. That means a lot. I don't even know how long I've had that pen, but I have it. And I think the last pen that I purchased was a BB-8 pen. He's a Star Wars character, if you don't know. And like the bottom of the pen, well, the bottom of him, it spins on the pen, and it's just the cutest thing. It's the cutest thing. So yes, I started a pen collection, and this Black Books Matter pen is the newest edition. I have like a long wish list of pens on Amazon that I just like over time want to collect, and also get myself a pen flag too, because right now they're just sitting on my desk, but I am going to definitely need something to hold them once I obtain more. Along with that, I got a nice little thank you note from Mahogany Books with a message on the back. So yes, if you're wanting to support some Black businesses, especially when it comes to books, order from Mahogany Books right here in the heart of Washington, D.C. After this whole COVID thing is kind of done with, I mean, I don't think it's really ever going to be done with anytime soon, but I definitely do plan on visiting Mahogany Books once they reopen. I know they are doing online orders. I'm not sure if they're doing curbside, but I know for a fact that the store is closed. But once that baby open, I'm in there like swimwear, okay? I miss going to bookstores. I really do. I'm gonna get back to my reading because I don't have that much left to read, and I'm really excited to figure out. I'm excited, but I'm also nervous, but then I'm also like devastated to figure out why Monday isn't coming and what happened to my girl. And I really haven't given you all any I guess like detailed updates about Monday's not coming, simply because it's just really heavy, and I just want to give you all, I guess, all of my feelings at once I'm done with the book, because woo. So my last update for this bookathon will be later this evening once everything is read and done. Get it? Like said and done. Read it. Anyway, I'm corny, I know. It's a little after 4:30 p.m. I just woke up from a nap. I don't remember falling asleep. It's still raining. And I cried. I finished Monday's Not Coming a little before 2 p.m. So just about 2 hours and some change ago. But yeah, I cried. This book didn't just make me cry. This book punched me in the gut, made my heart pound out of my chest and fall onto the floor as I read the last few chapters of that book. I don't want to spoil this read for you. I don't want to go into too much detail about the story. But I was quick to do a review, surprisingly. Even through the tears. I wrote a review on Goodreads. It says, by far the best realistic fiction I have ever read. This book touches on topics that are heavy, too heavy, and that need to be talked about, even if they can be heartbreaking or gut-wrenching and make you ugly cry. I haven't had a book pull at my heart and mind in so long. Also, being a black girl that has been born and raised in DC, this book hit home with some points. The timelines were a little confusing at first, but as I continued reading, it started to make some type of sense. In the end, even with that being a bit confusing, the details of the story unraveled perfectly for me to understand Claudia's story about Monday. Thank you, Tiffany D. Jackson, for Claudia Monday's story. Thank you for giving a voice to girls of color whose fight has yet to be won and stories have yet to be told. I know I talked about the setting and the dialect and the dialogue and everything and the characters, but this book can be triggering. It can be, especially if there are readers who have experienced domestic violence, sexual assault, or anything of that nature. It wasn't triggering for me, but just to know that this is real. Like, this is what happens. It hurts. It does. But this story was, I don't know if this is weird to say, but it was one big, beautiful cry for help. I can't really describe it any other way. I should have read this book last. My mind right now, I don't think it can process a new read after this. No. Although this is the last day for the Black Book Matter Bookathon, I had planned on starting the Gilda stories on tomorrow, just to, you know, end out June with that read. But I don't think I can pick up another book right now. I wish I had more graphic novels. I need something with visuals. I can't read an entire novel right now. I hate to end this video on such a really somber note. I do recommend reading Monday's Not Coming. There should be a trigger warning in there because, like I said, it talks about domestic violence. There's sexual assault too, I believe. If you enjoyed this vlog video, despite my depressed ending of it, make sure you give it a thumbs up, please. It would be nice. And if you've made it all this way to the very end, thank you for watching or listening. If you just let the video play, thank you nonetheless. Comment, you know, leave a comment or so, or what have you. If you've read either books, you know, drop a little something, spoiler free or spoil. It's up to you. I have something in the description below, so if you've made it this far, then just head on down there, read that. And yeah, I kind of got that idea from Mayana Reads. But yeah, if you know, then you know. The girl needs to eat and just chill for the rest of the day. I need to take my mind off of things. All right, well, thank you for watching. Again, thank you. And I will definitely be seeing you in the Nook next time. Bye, guys.